Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into some disturbing facts about P. Diddy's party life that you probably didn't know. From wild freak-off parties to shocking legal troubles, these revelations will leave you stunned. Let's uncover the dark side of the glitz and glamour and see what really went on behind the scenes. P. Diddy, the mogul behind Bad Boy Records, is known for his success in the music industry, his numerous business ventures, and his extravagant lifestyle. From his early days as a music producer to his status as a fashion icon and entrepreneur, Diddy has lived a life filled with luxury, fame, and glamour. However, behind the polished image of a successful businessman lies a darker, more disturbing side to his party life. While P. Diddy has often been the life of the party, it's not all glitz and glam. His world of elite parties and late-night celebrations hides some unsettling and controversial truths that many people are unaware of. Diddy's parties are legendary, often attended by A-list celebrities, socialites, and other power players. From exclusive clubs in New York City to extravagant soirees at his lavish homes, he's built a reputation for throwing some of the most luxurious and wildest parties in Hollywood. But beneath the glittering surface, there have been disturbing stories that have surfaced over the years about his behavior at these events and how his extravagant lifestyle has crossed into territory that leaves many questioning the darker side of fame and excess. Number 6. P. Diddy's parties, a history of wild revelry. P. Diddy's reputation for hosting massive, over-the-top parties is no secret. Over the years, he's been known to rent out entire clubs, host private events with exorbitant guest lists, and throw lavish birthday bashes that cost millions of dollars. The guest lists at his parties include some of the biggest names in entertainment, from Hollywood celebrities to international superstars. These parties have been the epitome of luxury, with expensive drinks, exclusive access, and entertainment from top-tier performers. However, behind the flashing lights and champagne toasts, reports of a much darker side to these parties have surfaced. Numerous stories have emerged about the way P. Diddy's gatherings sometimes took a more sinister turn, with excessive drinking, drug use, and wild behavior becoming regular occurrences. Some insiders have revealed that the parties were often rife with tension, fueled by a combination of egos, alcohol, and prescription drugs. Allegedly, some of the events would get so out of control that guests would often find themselves caught up in confrontations, with fights breaking out or people making uncomfortable advances toward others. Number 5. Drug use and dangerous liaisons. One of the most disturbing aspects of P. Diddy's party life involves rumors of frequent drug use at his events. While Diddy himself has never been directly implicated in drug use, several reports suggest that drugs were often present at his parties, with some insiders claiming that it wasn't uncommon to see guests using cocaine, ecstasy, or prescription pills in the VIP sections of the venues. The presence of drugs, along with the high-stakes environment of his parties, created a dangerous atmosphere where things could quickly spiral out of control. In addition to drug use, there have been numerous rumors about inappropriate behavior at his events. Stories about young women being invited to exclusive parties only to be treated in ways they hadn't anticipated have also surfaced. These rumors suggest that the wild party scene Diddy curated wasn't always as glamorous as it appeared. It was alleged that some women were put in compromising situations or pressured to act in ways they weren't comfortable with, all for the sake of fitting into the world of excess that Diddy championed. While many of these claims are unsubstantiated, the stories contribute to an image of P. Diddy's party life that is much darker than most fans would imagine. Number 4. The dark reality of the party scene. The atmosphere at P. Diddy's parties, while often full of laughter and music, has been described by some attendees as toxic. In fact, some insiders have suggested that Diddy fostered an environment of cutthroat competition where relationships were built on power dynamics rather than genuine friendship. Many of the attendees, especially in the music industry, were said to be constantly vying for Diddy's approval, which could mean anything from signing with his label to securing a high-profile collaboration. For years, rumors swirled around the kind of influence Diddy had over certain artists, especially those who were trying to make it big. Some stories claim that young, aspiring artists were often required to engage in certain behaviors at these parties, including the use of substances, in order to stay in Diddy's good graces. The pressure to maintain appearances, both personally and professionally, added to the stress and emotional toll that many partygoers allegedly faced. It's also been said that Diddy's parties weren't just about fun, they were about power, control, and influence, with a darker, more manipulative side lurking beneath the surface. Number 3. The lawsuit that shook his reputation. One of the more troubling stories tied to P. Diddy's party life is the infamous 2015 lawsuit filed by a former employee who claimed that he was wrongfully terminated after witnessing a violent incident at one of Diddy's parties. The lawsuit alleged that the employee had been a part of an altercation involving Diddy's security team, which had turned aggressive after a guest was involved in a dispute. The lawsuit painted a picture of a toxic and unsafe work environment, where violence and intimidation were part of the culture surrounding Diddy's lavish parties. Though the lawsuit was ultimately settled out of court, it added to the growing body of disturbing stories about Diddy's world of excess. It cast a shadow over his otherwise successful career, with people beginning to question the true nature of the party scene he was so closely associated with. The incident led many to speculate that Diddy's seemingly perfect public image as a mogul and businessman was far removed from the dangerous and violent reality that some of his associates experienced behind closed doors. Number 2. The price of fame. The cost of living in Diddy's world. P. Diddy's party lifestyle may have been the stuff of legend, but it came with a high price. The world he created was a seductive one, filled with excess, fame, and privilege. However, for many of the people involved in his inner circle, the reality behind the glitz was far less glamorous. The constant pressure to maintain appearances, combined with the toxic behaviors and dangerous influences, took its toll on more than a few of his associates. Some claimed that Diddy's world was a place where the fear of falling out of favor was ever present, and where those who didn't play by the rules faced severe consequences. As Diddy continues to build his empire, he remains a polarizing figure in the public eye. While many admire him for his business acumen and musical contributions, there are others who question the methods he's used to get where he is. The stories of his parties paint a picture of a man who has lived a life filled with privilege, but also one that has been marred by scandal, controversy, and an undercurrent of troubling behavior. Whether or not these disturbing facts about P. Diddy's party life will continue to follow him remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, his legacy will always be tied to the world of excess and power that he helped create. Number 1. The party that led to a shooting incident. One of the most infamous moments tied to P. Diddy's party life is the shooting incident that occurred at a Manhattan nightclub in 1999. The incident involved Diddy's then-girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez, rapper Shine, and several other prominent figures in the entertainment world. The altercation reportedly started as a dispute between Diddy and another club-goer. Things escalated quickly, and shots were fired in the middle of the crowded club. While no one was killed, several people were injured, and the event became one of the most infamous moments in hip-hop history. The shooting led to legal troubles for Diddy, who was charged with weapons possession and bribery. Despite the fact that Shine took the fall for the shooting and was sentenced to 10 years in prison, Diddy's reputation took a hit. The incident was one of the first times the public began to question the darker side of Diddy's celebrity lifestyle and the people he surrounded himself with. It wasn't just a case of a random shooting, it was a violent episode that made headlines for its ties to the hip-hop world and the glamorization of reckless behavior at parties. Though Diddy was acquitted of the charges, This event left a stain on his party scene reputation, with many associating his extravagant parties with danger and controversy. Thanks for joining us as we uncovered the disturbing facts about P. Diddy's party life. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more revealing content. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Which fact shocked you the most? Until next time, stay informed and keep questioning the narratives.